2K Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We've got all the first-round action of the Bluff Championship coming your way. It's great to have your company. I'm Luke Elvey alongside 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beam. And out on the course bringing all the action is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. The course looks pristine, the crowd is buzzing, and we're glad you've joined us for this exciting day on the course.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another PGA tournament. We are at the Bluff Championship at Central Otago Golf Club. No idea where that's at. Quick note, if I sound a little bit different, I purchased a cover for my microphone. A plosive cover. So I have an ATX Audio Technica 2020, and I bought a cover for it. And if you're curious, it's red.
Let's catch up with play down on the opening hole. And as we take a closer look at our featured player, the word is that this rookie has been able to develop a rivalry with someone on tour. Henny Koyak is our person on the ground and has more intel. What can you tell us, Henny?
Our featured player, although they're just getting established on tour, wants to take down some of the bigger, better players that are out there. Will Zalatoris is where they're going to start. And, well, despite the fact he's come back from injury, this young player can perform at the top level. He loves majors. So, with a Will Zalatoris defeat, you know you're on the right track.
It's always fascinating to see what motivates these players. Henny, thanks for that info. We'll be watching this rivalry closely.
That was one hell of a hit. I thought I was going to get stuck in the rough there for a second.
Time for the second shot into the first.
So, and I did, in case you missed it, I did increase the difficulty, put a bunch of things on random, because the last tournament was so easy, I guess. So let's see here. Put a little bit of backspin. It's going to go left to right a little bit. Let's try that.
Oh, how close was that to
so
going
close.
in the hole? Great shot.
So close.
This putt coming up is for birdie. And Henny, what's he looking at for this putt?
He's got 10 feet here. I think he likes it.
And for birdie.
At this event.
Making birdie in the first always puts you in a good frame of mood. It'll be fun to watch the round progress.
Good frame of mood? I've never heard that before. The beverage of choice for today is Arizona sweet tea Southern style.
They've still got to be very accurate.
They do. Some trees lining both the left and right sides of the fairway. Fairway does pinch in, so the bigger hitters need to worry about that. The second shot, though, back up the hill ever so slightly to a green that sits well above you. Massive outcropping of rocks on the right-hand side short, but anything missing long and left goes down to a really low valley area.
So the Arizona sweet teas, or just the Arizona teas in general, are to the day best value for dollar. And
second shot
I kid
on the
you
second.
not, it says 99 cents on the can itself, and it is a 22 fluid ounce can, or 650 milliliters for you European folks. 99 cents. That's, yeah, you can't beat that. It's going to go No. Wish I knew which way the wind was blowing. I don't see a flag anywhere. Although it did say to the north at the beginning. Stay on the green. Nope.
Well, that's a pretty good play there, Rich. Right up near the surface.
It's an aggressive play, Luke. Like to see it on this par 5.
I like the putter. I mean, it's right on the fringe. Nope. Might be short.
That's
Oh,
one of
it's
those
good.
momentum-building putts.
Go!
And that performance will now take him to 3 under par.
Yeah, you could definitely tell that I raised the difficulty because the last
Rich,
tournament
the third's a
after
great
round
little
one,
short for where the premium is on accuracy.
It is. You got out of bounds all down the right-hand side of this hole. That bunker in the distance on the left is in play. So lay up short of that. And second shot goes into a very narrow green. Be aware of that out of bounds lurking to the right. Shots missed out to the right probably won't end up out of bounds, but why take the chance?
because I want to take the chance. So as I was saying, the last tournament after round one, the NPCs were at -4. This time they're at -13. So I definitely got my work cut out for me. Got to keep the mistakes to a minimum. Yes. Rolling, rolling, rolling. That's some distance on that. Holy
Time
cow.
for the second shot into the third. That's right out of the copybooks. Exquisite. 6 feet.
Yeah, it didn't
remaining
roll
to
like
the
I
cup.
wanted it to. All right, 3 in a row.
Well, that was a positive hole. A little shift up the leaderboard. Well played.
So my rival is at -1, so I'm beating him by 2
It's a lengthy
strokes.
par 3 requiring a very accurate long iron.
The bunker short of the green is not there. It's just there to confuse you a little bit. There is a steep runoff off to the right-hand side that you want no part of.
Yeah,
anything bailing out just a little bit to the left is a great call.
Get in the hole.
Going with the 6 iron here. And that one's on the dance floor, but a long way from the DJ. A chance to move to 5 under par. And he's down there. You got a read?
Right to lefter, up the hill. Can be positive with this one.
Yeah. Let's go to the right a little bit. And we'll have to go to the right a little bit more. Probably too much. And a little
Rolling
short.
end to end, this looking nice.
Yeah, that was slightly misjudged.
Yep, just a little.
Wanted to get it up to the hole, but was just unable to up that slope.
Currently 4 under for the round.
Which isn't bad, really.
The 5th hole is a strong par 4 at Central Otago, Rich.
It's a long par 4 at that. You got rock outcroppings both left and right of the fairway. Try and avoid those at best. And the second shot goes back up the hill to a green. Once again, raised up a little bit. Long from back to front with danger well out to the right-hand side. A par here is a great score.
Will it
Get
find
over
the
that
grass?
rock. It did find the fairway. Nope. Dang it.
This is his
In
second
the light
shot.
rough. Well, it's not a horrible shot. Let's try that.
And from the rough too. This is looking nice.
Ooh.
This is beautiful to watch.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
Let's take a look at Will Zalatoris. Oh, get in.
Nice.
12 feet to the cup coming up.
This is for birdie.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
You know, to my eye, it's looking a little left to right.
This one's looking good. Oh, what a putt.
That hole looks double the size for this player this week.
Now 8 shots back after that hole.
-5. And my rival is a -1.
The 6th hole is yet another strong par 4, Rich.
Yeah, it's just that lone bunker down the right-hand side can only usually be reached when the hole is playing directly downwind. So anything shy of that is good off the tee. A second shot here, we've got a multitude of rock outcroppings there on the left-hand side, protecting any wayward shots. Bailing out to the right is the play.
I'm having some audio issues with my headphones. I'm not exactly sure what's going on.
Wow, that was just striped. Oh, that looks like it caught the downslope there. That one's going to run a long way.
Yeah, the closer to the hole, the better.
And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
He's setting up here from about 115 yards.
Lovely effort, that.
Not bad. Nice little stop to it.
Always nice to have a birdie putt. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 9 feet from the cup.
Does it go? Nope.
Whoa, back there, horsey. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. Well, it was a wonderful approach shot, wasn't it? But unfortunately having to settle for par. Currently
Yeah, it's a
at
shame.
-5 now for the day.
So I'm 8 behind the leader.
As we get to the 7th tee at Central Otago Ridge, there's a bit of a decision to be made off the tee shot.
Not for me. I'm taking driver out every day. Downwind, I can fly that rock outcropping. Into the wind, I need driver just to get to it. Second shot again to a green that's long and surrounded by humps and hollows everywhere. This is a beauty.
Stop, 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 stop. That's not what I
I
wanted.
thought it was gonna hang on, but nope.
Nope.
Time for the second shot here at the 7th.
Get some loft to it. Try to get it to stick.
This one's got eyes for the flagstick.
No, that was really nice, especially from that lie.
Trying to get to 6 under now with this putt. Henny's down there. You got a read?
I've got it going. Just a tiny bit left here.
Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. Now 7 shots behind after that. The 8th at Central Otago is a really long and strong par 3, Rich.
But it gives you a great bailout area on the right-hand side. You miss it out there, all of a sudden it could kick off that bank back onto the green. But if you get greedy and you miss this green to the left, you're going to have a challenging up and down from a low area.
Nothing as beautiful
yeah.
as a tiny fade.
Opting for the 5-wood.
Keep rolling. Keep rolling.
That's
Ah.
an absolute ripper. What a shot.
This one here, this is for back-to-back birdies, moving him in the right direction.
And I missed.
That's disappointing.
Again.
Oh, I don't mind this par putt. In she goes. Let's head to the next. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole.
Alright, so I got running out of time to catch up to
Otago, Rich, is a strong way to finish the
top of the leaderboard.
Plenty of room down the left-hand side to find the fairway with your tee shot, and from there it should be go zone. But when you look at this green, it's got runoffs in all directions around it. If you've got any little demons running around in your head telling you that you can't chip it very good, you're not going to like this green.
Really? Oh, go back the other way. Go the other way. Ah. I'm having a heck of a
That's
time keeping it on the
unfortunate.
green.
Didn't deserve that. This is the 2nd shot here on the 9th hole.
Can I punch it? No. I don't want this. So I'm in the rough, so 5-iron would probably be better. Will it roll up to the green? Yes, it does. That's a long putt.
This one is a fair distance here. Penny,
Oh my
take us
goodness.
through the break on this putt.
I don't know that you can give this enough break off the left-hand side. Whew.
Yep, so it's going to go left to right at the beginning, and then right to left at the end. It's very... So I need a... let's see. Let's go right there. Ah, it's going to be short. Dang it.
They're going to like the look of this one. That's in the circle of friendship. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
That would have been so nice if I could have made that.
Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. As we make the turn, it's always good to reflect on what we've seen out there so far, Rich.
Well, after 9, so far so good. It's great to see these two players stepping up, getting the best out of the games. It'll be interesting to see exactly who's going to be ahead at the end of the tournament.
Now, this one looks to be heading down the runway.
And going down the hill to the other side of the fairway. And stop. 358 yards.
Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
He's feeling good, just birdied the last hole.
Now, 4 under par. Great looking shot this.
Wow, that was
A
nice.
wonderful shot, and a chance for birdie here on the 10th. Well, there he is, Wake Forest Will Zalatoris, Rich. He's done the job, and he continues to do it out here on tour, doesn't he?
He does. He's just one of these players that is just a ferocious competitor, isn't he? Ball striking is amazing. The putting sometimes works with him and works, but you know what? He gets the job done. And so you can't emphasize that enough. You know, it may not be pretty at times, but who cares? He's getting the job done. And you know when you go head-to-head against him, you've got your hands full because he's not backing down from anybody, any challenge, any championship. The guy's a winner.
Well, this would be a bonus. This is a very long putt. All right, John, you've been reading them well all day. Take us through this putt.
I think this putt's going left to right.
At least I'm in the ballpark.
Oh, that's a good line. This is tracking. This one might go down. Wow, what a putt. And that will take him to 8 under.
8 under, 'cause the land down under. Yep.
And Rich, the 11th hole is a monster, almost 600 yards in length. You just got to hope the wind's behind you.
Look, this is a big par 5 here. Lone tree out to the right-hand side. Great aiming point for the player. But from there, if they got any hope of reaching into, it's got to be playing straight downwind. If not, your layup, you have some rocks there to contend with in that layup zone. And a third shot to a green that sits just above the fairway with a lot of run out on the right-hand side and short.
Sit down. Sit.
No, stay away from the rough. Man.
This is his second shot. 5 shots off the lead.
I don't think that's going to do anything.
Nothing sweeter
Hopefully it'll
than a
get me
draw
close.
like that.
Okay, aggressive play, going for it.
Get in the hole. Get in the hole.
And this player's really going after it here, Rich.
Using the big muscles to get it home in 2 there.
And a chance for a spot in the top 20 on the leaderboard. Oh, super putt that. What an eagle. And as the
All right,
scorecard
minus
suggests,
10.
heading up the leaderboard. Well, I like the look of the 12th hole at Central Otago, Ridge. A short one, which I'm sure some big hitters are going to want to try and take on.
And they should or could be able to, depending on the winds. If not, just bail out to the right-hand side just a little bit and look at this green. It works in from both left and the right-hand side. This is almost a gimme birdie.
Why not? see what happens. Go big or go home. That is a long putt. Another long putt.
Oh, that was a boss move off that tee. Found the green in one shot. Trying to move to 12 under par with this putt. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
This putt, 37 feet.
37 feet. Yeah, it's close in the ballpark.
Good speed. This is going right at the hole.
Yes!
Yes, sir! Moments like that deserve another look.
I think so.
Now this is how you putt. Take another look at this.
He currently shares fourth
My
position.
dog thinks I'm nuts. All right, I am one behind the leader.
The 13th at Central Otago requires a very accurate tee shot.
Tee shot, you want to aim it at those rock outcroppings and go ahead and hit yourself a nice little firm draw out there. Find the heart of the fairway. Second shot, also you want to favor the right-hand side. Near those rocks is anything missing down to the left-hand side. Should be, might be, probably will be a certain bogey.
That one was fired out of a cannon.
And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
This is looking around 115 yards out.
Stick next to
good
the hole.
safe shot, this one. That should find the surface. Well, that's beautifully judged. This for a share of the lead. And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. He's currently tied for first.
Gotta like it.
All
Moving
right.
up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
The 14th at Central Otago uses one of the great design features, a Redan-style green.
It does. This green runs from right to left, repelling fades, encouraging a draw to hit into this green. This is a standout par 3 on this golf course.
Going with the 7.
I don't
Nice.
think Will Zalatoris had that on his bingo card today. What a shot.
Just 3 feet to the cup.
This for back-to-back birdies.
And that's 8
All
birdies
right.
today.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
And he's holding steady in first place after that one. The 15th hole, Rich, at Central Otago. I'm just drooling. This par 5's another stunner.
I just can't get enough of how they've used these rock outcroppings on this golf course. They're so well placed. The beauty of them, To me, they got it right, especially here on this par 5. The only danger here once you get close to the green is going to be this deep cavernous bunker out there on the right-hand side. But this green is user-friendly. Birdies abound.
Oh, that is crushed.
Oh, I think this is going to get some extra distance. Hit that downslope.
Not bad. Henny, what's the player facing here?
Setting this one up from around 205 yards out.
We want it nice and high.
Ah, yes, the gentle fade, the butter cut, if you will.
That's inside the house of opportunity. 11 feet left to the hole.
They'll be soaring high if this goes in. This one for eagle.
Really? Wow. Whoa. Okay.
And another one
Sneaks
goes.
into the side.
And with it, an increase of his lead. And it's a 3-stroke advantage for our leader as we head to the next hole. The 16th, Rich, is just a picture-perfect par 3.
Just the one lone bunker on the right-hand side, but you have to be mindful of this false front short and right. So tee shots are going to favor the left-hand side where we have more rock outcroppings. Another delightful design.
Drawing it in there beautifully.
Yeah, not a bad shot, that one. Yeah, it's about 14 feet to the hole. And he's down there. You got a read?
I'm thinking a little left to right here.
A lot left to right.
And holds it for birdie. And as we move on to the next, our featured player leads by 4. As we near the conclusion of our round, Rich, 17, a good par 4 here.
Yeah, kind of a bowl-like effect off the tee. Fairway cameras in both right and left. Second shot to a minuscule green, it must be said, surrounded by rock cropping short of it and to the left of it. This is a designer's delight right here.
So this is going to roll downhill. Let's see. Experiment time. See what that does. How much more of a roll?
What a
Is that
drive.
gonna-
Look at that.
Well, that was a big bounce forward. Must have hit the downslope. Nicely done.
I think that's my longest drive yet.
Time for the second shot at the 17th.
.56-degree wedge. Oh, should have had more backspin on it. So it did not do what I
Always
thought it was going
frustrated
to
by missing a
do.
green.
A bit too much club there.
Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par.
For par? Wow.
I like that. Always good when you've got hands like that around the green. Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Does it go in? It goes in.
What a save.
Oh, he absolutely hated being behind. And now watch out. He's coming for you.
Oh, a lovely opportunity to save par here. Down she goes. Let's head to the next. Currently in first position.
By 4 strokes. That's a lot better than the last tournament where I was ahead by 7,
And Rich,
8.
as we arrive at the final hole here at Central Otago, I'm a little upset because it's been just a stunning days out.
It is the largest fairway on this golf course. Tee it high, let it fly. More rock features on the left-hand side. Just the bunkers on the right are protecting that front portion there. Second shots should be favoring on the left-hand side as you'll get a nice kick to the right back onto the green.
Absolutely tattooed that one.
This one's got to pump the brakes.
Stay away.
That one just missing the fairway, but not a bad outcome. Henny, how's that lie down there?
Just trickled off the fairway, but still in good shape. Wow, did this come out beautifully?
Okay, that'll work. A look here to get to
Really
18
short.
under the card with this putt. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Looks like this will move to the left-hand side as it goes up the hill.
By a lot. Ooh,
Looks
just
to have
missed it.
misjudged the speed of that one.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
All right. This will make it 17 under
Finishing
for
up
the
with a par
round.
here today.
I hope you guys enjoyed it. Until next time, have a great day.
That's a nice way to start this tournament, opening up with the first round lead.
Absolutely it is. You always want to see your name up on top of that leaderboard, no matter which round you're in. After the first round, though, so far, so good.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich Beam, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow.